Good morning on this February 11th. You will notice my voice is changing. We'll see if that's just a today thing. But I have had, which is why I'm here, an interesting meditation this morning. And it really is just for me, for all of us to. So I wanted to just video it and share it here. We are right now under this beautiful energy of a full moon coming up. And for those that have worked with the moon before, or those that are new, a moon is really asking us to release and let go of some things, whatever those are. Typically, if we just work from the last cycle of the moon, so 2 weeks ago, whatever those new intentions you were bringing in, what worked, what didn't, release out so that we're continuing to keep culminating more and more and more of our potential so that we're working with the energy. But what actually came through this morning in a practice that I'm just going to share with you, and I'm sitting here just on my meditation chair. I decided to just come right back where it was. And is it ironic now that I'm wearing this t-shirt? Because what it was all about was how are we aligning that part of us that is the one who can live into more of our own potential. So I'm just going to invite you to just move through the process. I've already experienced it, but just for those who'd like to experience it on their own, just come into a quiet stillness. And for those of you that have trouble doing that, just going to invite you to take some deep breaths in through your stomach. Make it like a balloon and just release it and just be right here, right now. And I'm actually going to invite you to bring that breath up into the upper diaphragm, up into the upper lungs. On this out breath, while you're breathing out, I'm just going to ask you to connect with the vagus nerve at the top of your spine. And just imagine a ribbon of light that runs down your entire spine to your tailbone. And if a ribbon of light is too much, just soften it to a ribbon and just slowly take that down and just drop that energy deep into the earth. Just allow it, that thread of energy from your tailbone, just down into the earth. When you get as far as you can, just draw it back up. If you'd like to have a longer process of this, I'll share that with you another time, or I'll tell you where you can access it. But just draw that up and bring it up to your heart and go all the way through the crown of your head. Just go up into the sky. And imagine drawing down new energy that's yours, connected just about the top of your head, and just hold it there for a moment. Draw it back in. So it's bringing you, and bring all of that in, and bring it into your heart space. And when I'm saying bring it in, what I'm inviting you to do is bring your entire soul, your spirit really into the body, or how I perceive it. You're bringing all of you into the fullness of your body. So have it just come into all parts of your body. And now what I want you to do is I just want you to, you can place your hand on your heart if that's easier, but just to remember that your heart space, the one that we want and always want to keep opening and opening more of, is just know that this is the part of you, the personality that makes you, me, who we are, right? And just, I want you to honor that space for a moment. Just feel into that eye of you, that part of you that is deeply held there, deeply held there. And now as you draw that energy up into this area of the upper heart, your high heart, if you will, This is the part that under this moon is being activated in a way, in a couple of ways. One, just allow the energy from your heart, because now you're grounded, just to come into that high heart of you. And what you're doing is you're igniting more of that flame that lives within you. There's a beautiful flame. And if you are not seeing it or don't perceive it, just imagine it. Use your imaginal faculties. And just imagine that flame deep in the middle of you. I want you to have that, draw that energy from your heart. And what you're doing is you're expanding and lighting that flame. It's glowing in the very center of the flame, but I want you to imagine it as a full flame within the whole of you. So the front body, the back body, the shoulders, all of you. And what that flame is doing right now is it's activating, it's being activated with new energies, with a new aspect of you. And I invite you to just hold that flame energy. You're not fueling it in any big way. Just glow that energy, radiate that energy. And what it's doing is it's raising through you. So that heat, that fire is coming in and it's purifying all of our throats in a way right now, which is asking and inviting all of us as you allow that flame. It's asking you, inviting you, it's really inviting you to give yourself that permission that the energy of proving no longer exists within me. It's purifying the energy of where we are proving ourselves in any way, shape, or form. And what came through when I was doing this exercise, and I'm just going to invite you to continue that process and go into your own space separate from this video and really just sit in that for a while. So, and that's why my throat is being deepened into something so beautiful and deep in the earth, and I'm allowing it, but simultaneously I want to share this because I have my own moon ceremonies that are happening tonight. But what was coming through for everyone? Because what happens is when we're on this, and I'll say spiritual awakening, or when we are using our contemplative faculties, our meditative faculties, our perception faculties, we get into these sticky parts where it's like, well, I'm not proving anything, right? I'm not speaking to prove anything. What came very clear to share with people is just really sit in the space under this moon of where are you, potentially. There's no right or wrong in this. Where is there and are there any threads that might come up? You may not know them right now, some you might, so write those down. But where are the threads of you proving? Let's go there. Proving with your own partner, proving with your own community, proving with your own work, proving with your culture or on behalf of your culture, on behalf of your political beliefs, on behalf of your religious beliefs. Where are you proving anything that may be needing to be purified in your throat? I want to be clear on this. It may not be anything that you're speaking out loud, as I am right here, but where are your thoughts, right? Because our thoughts are creating through that proving vessel anyway. Where might this energy right now purify something within you that is proving, that has that energy of proving any part of you? And we move through these these spirals, right? So wherever you are on your journey, you could be early on it and it's like, oh my gosh, right? Because you are. We need to go through that process of, okay, hold on a second. Am I trying to prove something here? Because until it comes through us, we're not able to see it from a perception that's clearer, more refined. And we're doing that all the time, right? And we see that out in the world and we see it in others so clearly, right? And if that's you, honor it because we do. We can see it so clearly in other people. And yet, that other is bringing something to us to say, where am I still proving who I am, right? That part of me that's still learning more and more, perceiving more and more, developing more and more, stepping into more and more, so that we honor us, we honor that part of our high heart that will come in to a greater radiance, a greater beacon, a greater blessing, a greater fueling, right? So I know that I'm not done with it. I will bring that into my own moon ceremony tonight, but I invite it. I invite it. It's a process that we all get to choose to go through and see if there's threads lying there. So yeah, under this beautiful, beautiful full moon, and there's so many things that can come up. Honor whatever part of a moon ceremony you're choosing to participate in. Um, and may this be something, whether it shows up, whether you may come across this now on February 11th or 12th when the full moon is in its peak, um, or you come across it in months or in a year. It doesn't have to be about this moon. This part is something that's in you that will always be called forth. Um, so just honor whatever time and space you come across this and yeah, I just invite you participate in that little journey and that experience that I had this morning. Sending you great, great blessings and from this beautiful heart and this high heart of mine that we all continue to um, honor our own voices, our own genius, our own struggles and triumphs, because we need them to keep coming into balance. The thing is, we don't need to struggle anymore once we have the tools. So if you're someone that still needs tools, definitely DM me, reach out, put something in the comment, even share what comes up if you do this practice. Because the more we drop these comments, others can participate more deeply and in a greater space of connection. So sending you much love. Take great care. Bye.